What's up, everybody? Welcome to Moments with the Mobleys. I am your man, Johnnie Mobley Jr.
Hey guys, I'm his wife, Deirdra Mobley.
And we something like ordinary couple.
With extraordinary purpose.
Mo.
Yes.
You play too much.
Now define play.
How was your day?
Define play.
How's your day going so far?
It's going wonderful. How's yours?
It's going good. Why are you looking at me like I'm a gourmet
Because I'm going to
dinner?
lick you like a lollipop.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, look at like a nice piece of sizzled lamb chops. Huh?
This ain't gonna last long because she want to go tussle.
I do.
All right.
My day was good, baby. How about you?
It's good. It's good.
Good.
So today, I wanted to just come on here real quick and we go talk a little bit about just giving some keys on how to try to have a drama-free relationship.
Drama-free. Have we ever had a drama-filled relationship at any point in our relationship?
Yeah, but it was self-inflicted though. We caused our own drama.
We did?
Yeah, because we didn't know how to communicate at one time.
You sure that's what it was?
Yeah.
Oh.
And you don't know how to communicate, then...
Was that drama-filled?
Was you drama-filled?
Mm-hmm.
During that season, you used to look at Lifetime and listen to a whole lot of people who used to tell you a whole bunch of bad stuff about their relationship.
Right.
And then you started to perceive me different.
Right.
And then I wasn't doing nothing.
Right.
Yeah. During that time.
Right.
But... I didn't know what was happening.
No, I'm saying, I excuse me, I completely understand what you, I was just thinking back to where as it was going on.
Yeah. So I think you have drama in your relationships. Most of it is self-inflicted. Can't nobody else bring nothing to you. You got to receive it for it actually to be a part of your life. Mm-hmm. So it's self-inflicted, whether it's from the outside or whether it's from the inside. But I think everybody has some type of drama when you don't know how to communicate. You don't know how to communicate and you don't understand that, your husband, your wife, y'all on the same team, should be working towards the same goal. And that's that's where stuff fall off at.
Yeah.
And when you thinking your spouse is against you, they're not with you, then that can have you thinking, that can start you on a path of thinking toxic things about your spouse. Yeah.
I know I used to, like you said, I used to watch a lot of Lifetime.
Lifetime, boy. It's still kind of, now they on the, Lifetime is on the killing and we don't know who did it type thing now. But one time they was on the, cheating and your cheating with your sister. And
they have the Lifetime and then they have the Lifetime Movie Network.
Yeah.
So there's a difference, and for a long time I didn't know that.
It's just in my opinion, they just did a lot of the stuff, and when women watch that stuff, that became part of their daggone life, and then they be like, that can happen for real, especially if the man do the profession that your husband was doing, and you thinking like, that's what he be doing. This joker right here be tripping. So you gone in the construction talk about you got to go to this new place, but you really out there with
doing so and so and such and such. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, babe, what you talking about?
So I used to finish the sentence that I started, I used to, somewhat grab the stuff that I was watching or conversations that I was having with different people who was actually going through a whole bunch of drama in their relationship. And I would project that onto you or into our relationship.
But when that type stuff happened, you know what that is. That's a lack of identity. You don't know who you are, then you don't know how to make decisions for yourself in your own life.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. So if you're not confident in who you are on this earth and comfortable in your skin, then that's what happens. You can be persuaded easily, like super easy. Yeah. That's why I always say, knowing your purpose without your identity I think it hurts you more than it helps you, because your purpose, people can take advantage of your purpose and have you do stuff for the wrong reasons type thing, versus if you know your identity, then you understand your calling on your life, whatever that is, and then you move in your purpose in that, and that's where your gift produces the maximum, you produce the maximum energy for your gift.
That went together.
Yeah. Y'all understand what I said. Y'all understand what I said.
You get the maximum results.
Maximum results. That's why she my real.
Yeah, the maximum results.
Because I was talking and then them words went.
Then it went whoop.
The words was like.
Yeah, we done.
And I was like, the maximum. Yeah.
No, so, but I agree with that, because we there were some times that we wasted a lot of unnecessary time because of drama that I brought in, you know, and I can be honest about that. But then once I got, you know, I guess just stronger in who I was and what I wasn't going to accept, although I love the people that I was talking to, and I'm talking about as far as the people who I was talking to that had a whole bunch of stuff going in their relationships. Yeah. I got to a point to where I was like, okay, I've got to guard my ears and everything that I'm, you know, exposing myself to, because I was a sponge at that time. Yeah. And I didn't know how to differentiate between that was their issue. Although I was trying to be supportive and give advice, I didn't know how to separate the two. Yeah. And so I was bringing that into the household, and you was looking at me like, sis, first of all, you ain't no actress on no Lifetime series. Chill, bro. And whoever this is you talking to, you need to calm down on that conversation, because obviously that's bleeding over into, you know, your personality. Yeah. You got to grab a hold of the reality versus the fantasy. Yeah. So, and now one of our characteristics in our relationship is, if, you know, we have people that's in our circle, and then we have people on the outside our circle. So the people in our circle, everybody that's in our circle, they add to our life. Right. The outside circle, that's the people who we just chill with, and we, you know, we bop. What's going on? How you doing? You know, we talk a little bit and all that. But the people in the circle, yeah, if you ain't bringing nothing to the table, if you ain't add to our life, and it ain't, I mean, whatever it is, you know, and we do the exact same thing for them. So, you know, we like to bring something to the table, add to the life, iron sharpens iron, and that's what it is. That's how you keep growing. So we will give a couple of key points, and then we go after the four. We go give a couple of points, and then it's how to have a drama-free relationship is what it is. We didn't. Oh, sorry. Did I just take over? Go ahead and talk. No, just sorry. Go ahead and talk. Don't be no. Go ahead and talk, sir. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice. Go ahead and talk, sir. Talk to me. Did you call me a sir? Go ahead and talk, sir. I don't have no parts of a sir body part. Baby, go ahead and say what you were saying. No, I was just trying to reiterate, pumpkin, honey bun, that, you know, it's just, we're going to share with y'all, basically, of course, we will share with y'all what we found in the article. It came off psychology.com, but it's our favorite article. Our favorite is, source. But the way we learn to have a drama-free relationship is we just created boundaries, period. And that's before we even get to any of these tips. But we created boundaries on what we were accepting in our relationship, what we weren't. We had many conversations about, we can't let this into, again, you checking me on the point of, baby, the Lifetime stories is not your life. That's not us, baby. It's not your life, baby. And these people who you are trying to pour into and give advice and be supportive of, that's their life that's going on, not ours. Yeah. And so even when we had issues in our life, I think especially with, and what comes to mind when I say what could the catalyst that could have led to a drama filled marriage, later on down the years, after we got over that first round of it, it could have been, when I found out about your other relationship with that woman. That could have led to a drama-filled relationship.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because it could have easily been, now I'm going to tell the kids.
Yeah.
I want them, you know what I'm saying?
You'd have been hurt and scorned to a place where you would have wanted to destroy anything in your life.
Right.
Like anything. And it would have been towards me, but, being it towards me, understanding and we being so close, knowing what's important to me, my relationship with my girls. So that could have easily been like, okay, so I know right now I want him to feel what I feel. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell these girls so they ain't going to, disrespect him, dishonor him. Yeah. They go feel what I feel and they go be part of my mouthpiece to let him know how I feel.
Right. And but let that whole situation linger on. Yeah. Yeah.
And then that just would not have been good because, for one, it wouldn't have helped the girls.
Right. Yeah.
So their relationships right now, their relationships right now, they have great relationships with their spouses because of what the healthy part of our relationship that they saw.
Yeah. Yeah.
The unhealthy part is not what we wanted to put in their life. That's not the seed we wanted to sow.
Right.
So the healthy part stuff is what we wanted to sow because our stuff was our stuff.
Right.
So we had to deal with that. They didn't have to carry that.
Right.
So that's why.
And so one of the key points that's listed on here that we've already talked about was the fact that both partners usually cause relationship problems, and then blaming each other creates negativity and the avoidance of responsibility.
Yep.
In both of those situations, both Johnny, both you, I'm saying it to y'all, both you and I though, own up to our responsibility of what we were playing, the role that we played in allowing the drama to come in.
Now, that wasn't in the beginning because that took a little minute.
That took a lot of minutes.
Because it was, at some point in time, we were really stuck on, I did this because
you did that.
You didn't do this.
Right.
I needed this and you didn't have this. Or, that's what we were stuck on. And then we got past that because then we started focusing on us, our relationship, our marriage. And then we basically put a hedge of protection around that. And then once we did that, when nothing else can get in, then we started working on the stuff that was in to get rid of it.
Right. And if you want to, focus on what we got going on in our marriage and in our life, you can go to www.momentswiththemobleys.com and see all things Mobleys. We're on YouTube and Facebook. We're on Instagram as Moments with the Mobleys. On Twitter, we're Mobley Moments. So check us out. Appreciate all of you who already have. Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, click the bell on YouTube, all that good stuff. Okay? Yeah. Thank you for that.
Shout out to patrons and to Mob Stars.
Mob Stars. Whoop,
we appreciate y'all.
Whoop, thank y'all so much. So back into this, it also says toxic thoughts can keep a person constantly focused on what they don't like about their partner. Yep. Your thoughts and what you thinking, that's going to lead your actions.
That's when you were looking at the Lifetime stuff.
Right.
And the people. That's an example of that.
Right.
Anything you do, anything that you're not doing that's healthy, especially if you're in a mindset that your life is horrible because this other person is causing your life to be horrible, right? Then they can't do nothing right.
Right. Absolutely. Also, another factor that they're saying is alcohol and drugs can be a springboard to relationship drama because they remove the filters on what partners say and do. Baby, if that ain't the truth, because not that we of course we weren't. That's what it's called. We were not, heavily involved in drugs or alcohol. Johnny did used to like to drink his Coke 45s and anything that had you could just drink something that just had beer on the can. And there was a time when I used to
after the feeling. I ain't caring about the taste.
My spirit of choice was Smirnoff Ice. And it was just to wind down, put them in the freezer, get a little slither in it, and it wasn't to, turn up or just whatever. It was actually to calm down after work, just kind of chill.
Yeah.
But I remember, but there was you were, and I say, y'all, thank you, Lord, for growth and maturity and wisdom and knowledge and understanding.
Deliverance.
And deliverance. Yeah, amen. And because it wouldn't happen often, but there would be a time to where you would drink and you would get to the point to where it would make you real emotional. And just really like I'm talking about like uber emotional. And I remember one time we was drinking and because we had a cookout or we had something, and you came outside, and I think the kids had already gone inside. And I remember this. We were standing in the driveway. I was standing behind the car, and I don't know what. Like you just randomly was like, you just don't know, baby. I just love you so much. I just love you so much. Like, wait, what? Okay, it's loaded and tilted.
But that brought the filters off, and I was telling you my heart.
I mean, I know you do, baby, but it was just funny because I had never seen you engage like that. You know what I'm saying? I was used to you telling me like, why soberly telling me that you love me and care for me and all these things, and you was like, baby, I just love you so much. You just don't know how much I love you. What you
ain't for to do is be on this and to be teasing me.
Baby, it's never about
that was my sensitive. I was giving you my heart.
It was
through the liquid courage.
Right. Well, just give me your heart without that liquid courage.
Well, you got it all now. I don't got no liquid courage no more. I got sober courage. I got kingdom courage.
My Lord. What that got to do with any courage? Okay. Anyway. So listen, the 4 ways that we wanted to give y'all.
Let's do this one first.
We've given y'all our ways.
One of the things it says is social media serves up heaps of relationship drama. If that ain't the truth, stop going on social media trying to find your old classmate, old girlfriend, boyfriend. Just stop that. Just stop it
because I did it and I couldn't find them.
Let me tell you something. What? Don't choke, Joker. We gonna go to a commercial right now.
Think about it. You are my old boyfriend, high school sweetheart, and all those other things.
Yeah, you might be right.
Like for real, you know I had to throw a joke in there, Johnny. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you something crazy. So the day I was on social media.
Looking for your old girlfriend?
No. Okay. I was on social media and I was looking for, I was just putting in random stuff about marriages, relationship, questions, different stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And y'all, a page came up that it was for women who wanted to cheat or who cheated and wanted to get help. That was in the same page.
I think you've told me about that. You've gotten pages that have come up.
I was like, so it's a double edged. So if you want to cheat, you come on us and we'll help you cheat. And if you don't want to cheat no more, then we can help you too.
What?
I was like, what in the world?
They got something. It's a lid for every pot.
Just stop. The social media right now. Time. Let me tell you, probably 80% of people time right now is social media. It's reality. It's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. What's the other one? TikTok. It's just so yeah. Let's put the phones down and just spend time with your spouse. That's the first thing you can do. You can't talk to your spouse. You ain't got no words for because y'all always on social media looking at somebody else talk or act crazy or make you laugh, whatever y'all doing. So, and unlike my wife, she always on social media trying to find stuff like, recipes and all kinds of stuff, what she be telling. All right. So,
you want some drama in our relationship
we gonna
today,
give y'all
Johnny?
4. I ain't trying to tussle.
Oh, okay.
We gonna give y'all 4 ways to hopefully stop the drama from becoming relationship destiny. So the first one is manage your toxic thoughts about your partner. What do you say? What you got on that?
That I'm trying to manage these toxic thoughts.
How do you do that?
Through my head about you right now.
How do you do that? Well, they need to be gone right now in the name of Jesus. You know, why everybody won't call on Jesus when they done stepped in
That
something?
part. So, how do you manage your toxic thoughts about your partner? Again, you tend to move the way you're thinking. So, excuse me, like we talked about earlier, because when I was in that moment of talking to those ladies and stuff like that, and watching the Lifetime movies, that's all I was rehearsing in my mind.
Yeah.
That was it. That's what was coming in, and that's why, you know, the Bible do say, God, you know, guard your heart. You got to guard your heart, not only your heart, but your eye and your ear, and all those gateways.
Yeah.
Because you basically become what you consume. And
Yeah.
that's what I was consuming. So instead of so you begin to do the exact opposite. You put other things in the place of the toxic things that you are inhaling and ingesting and, you know, consuming. You got to put other stuff, healthy stuff. Like you say, if you have with your spouse, put the phones down. Spend that time loving on them and thinking other thoughts. There have been things that you've done to hurt me. I've done things to hurt you. I've said things that maybe I shouldn't have, you as well to me, but we don't dwell on those things. You know what I'm saying? We've forgiven. We've moved on. So we talk about things that build up our relationship, that enhance our relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Building things together, building a legacy, and that's where we're going. And so we don't make time for the drama-filled things.
Yeah, and so this is the crazy thing. So people feel like when they feel a certain thing that it has to be real, it has to be true, what they feeling. And I'm not saying that it's not, but sometimes your feelings can take you to an irrational place, which means you feel a certain way, and your
feelings ain't loyal, as you said before.
No, your feelings
are only
real.
loyal to your emotions.
Your emotions are loyal to your feelings.
Oh, well, I got it twisted, so let me hush.
So your feelings are real, and you need to feel what you feel. But when you're trying to go in a direction, then you have control over how you feel.
Yeah.
So you can actually put different things in place to help you feel a different way.
Right.
But most people, they feel what they feel, and then as soon as they feel what they feel, that's what they telling their partner. So if you feel like your partner is irresponsible and lazy and they sorry and all this other stuff, if you feel that, once you say it, you feel that, your emotions takes that times 10. It boosts it. So you got to put something else in place. You got to think different.
Yeah.
All that stuff comes from your mind.
Yeah.
So you have to change the way you think.
Yeah.
You just have to.
The next one say do random acts of kindness. That's putting something in place of those toxic things that you have been engaging into. Yeah. And I'm glad because they say it a way that I would say it. This is in order to keep things fresh. You know, intentionally do something nice for your spouse during the week. You know, whatever it is. You know, Johnny, you know, if he's working from home that day or if he's at home, you know, he'll make me a breakfast and say, baby, I made you a breakfast sandwich and then I packed you some leftovers for, you know, to take for lunch. You know, thank you, baby. That takes the another, you know, kind of issue for me, like what I'm gonna eat for breakfast, what I'm gonna eat for lunch. I need to, you know, consume something and try to be something on the healthier side versus unhealthier. Just random acts of kindness. I know that Johnny likes cranberry juice. And so when I see that we're almost out, I remember one night I grabbed some things from the store and before you went in the refrigerator, you was like, I think I drank all that cranberry juice, but it'd be nice.
I should have told you to get me some more cranberry juice. And then I opened up the refrigerator and the cranberry juice was sitting right there. And I looked at her and she had this look on her face like, I got you. I was like, girl.
I got you forever.
You gonna get some favors.
I want him. So it's just intentionally doing random acts of kindness. It says these meaningful deposits into your shared positive emotion bank account. It'll bring you and your spouse closer. You feel amazing when you know that somebody has been thinking, your partner, your spouse, your husband, your wife, because I'm talking to men and women. If you know that they intentionally did something for you. I intentionally I like the cranberry apple, but he loves the cranberry apple. I'm more so of the white cran peach juice, but I saw that his juice was low, so I picked up another thing of it so he could have it as well. And so that because it makes me feel good to know that he's thinking about me and just randomly does something for me that takes the weight or the load off me as well.
So the random acts of kindness also means if I'm doing something kind for my wife, it don't necessarily have to feel good to me.
Yeah, that too.
You should get joy and pleasure out of doing something for your spouse
that they get joy and pleasure.
And that they see and then see them happy and it makes them feel good.
Yeah.
That's where your joy should come. That's where it should come from. So just remember that part. Number 3, watch out for problematic alcohol and drug use.
You pausing like we got alcohol and drug issues.
So,
y'all.
So the time I caught Deirdra in the room, she was in the closet, and
it's just excessively using alcohol and drugs that can, bring out those behaviors. Like Johnny said,
takes the filters off.
Right, it takes the filters off, and you do things. Even if you wanted to try to filter it, it's not happening because now you've changed. Taking drank alcohol or taking some type of substance, or some type of drug in excess, maybe. And so now there's no way to have a filter on because you just, what you say, risking it all.
Yeah. And you're
saying and doing things that can damage your relationship.
And alcohol is like the nitrous. So if you got your feelings and you feeling a certain way, first you got the thinking part. So in your mind, you already thinking that whatever your wife or whatever your husband is, already thinking that, then the alcohol puts it on time 1,000, and now what you feeling and your emotions take it to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
And now you got diarrhea them out. You basically just saying anything and everything to your spouse. Don't matter if it hurting their feelings. You're not paying attention. You're not being careful with your words. You just throwing daggers. And once you say stuff, you can't.
Then you want to apologize.
Yeah, you can't take certain things back. You just can't. You just can't. Now, and number 4, lead with empathy for calm, constructive conversations.
Constructive.
Conversations.
Effective.
That means
conversations.
Your feelings. If your feelings feel some type of way and you do not want to feel that way about your spouse.
You say your feelings feel some type of way?
If you feel some type of way and you don't want to feel, you're trying to change how you feel about your spouse so y'all can get in a positive and more healthier relationship, then sometimes it's not a switch you can cut on and off. So sometimes when you feel what you feel, when those feelings come back, sometimes you just need to wait before you say something.
Yeah.
And then make a good decision on what you're going to say, choose your words, have a conversation about it. One of the things my wife always tells me, she said, I'm a good communicator. So she said she believes that I can talk to anybody, wherever, no matter what level, whatever the case is. And I feel like that too. But I'm a thinker. So I'm always thinking about what I'm going to say, how I'm going to say it. I want to say the truth, but I'm not trying to diminish. My whole mindset is always problem solving. So if I say something to you, I'm trying to let you know that this is not right. It shouldn't happen like this. And then I will give you a solution that's something that you can try to make it better. Yeah. That's how I'm always like that. So me and my wife are always thinking solution minded. So one thing we will do is tell you the truth. So if you don't want the truth, then you probably don't need to ask us. Because, just don't need to ask us. Well, this going to be a short and sweet one today. Why are you looking at me like that?
Well, I have a question.
What? There we go.
Okay, I'm just playing. I was going to say, if I start some drama, right now, can we just end the episode and we go talk about what's going on with me? So you can comfort me and soothe me and find out why I'm acting out.
You ain't got to start no drama for that. Just ask for it.
Okay. Can we tussle?
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Because I want to make up.
Okay.
Did y'all know that some people literally
that's a game for them.
I would say that it's probably a lot of women. I would venture out to say that it's a lot of women. Try to just start stuff. Start drama, bring it into the relationship because they like to be babied or, like for real. They like
to be babied. They want attention.
The effects of it.
Yeah. So it's one or two things. They want attention and they don't know how to get it from their spouse, or they give their spouse. That's the only way their spouse will respond to them getting attention.
Yeah.
So again, communicating, understanding, being clear, listening, communicating to listen and not to respond. Yeah. It's not a debate. Y'all not on a different team. Y'all on the same team. So agree with what you want to do. Move forward with it. Decide on something and keep it pushing.
Keep it pushing. And as we always say, communication is the key. If you sit down and learn how to communicate effectively, it says the more you can calmly talk things out, the less your ego can try to destroy everything with drama. We are committed. We don't do drama. It doesn't come through over the phone line because if we accept a call and it's trying to come over the phone line, we clearly end the call. That means hang up. Push the red top of the phone button. Quickly.
Yeah.
Clearly. But that's just in our lives because nobody don't want to deal with no foolishness. So we are drama free intentionally and on purpose. Yeah. The less time, I think we wasted enough time on allowing it in our relationship. And it's like one of those things where you say like divorce is off the table. You start creating those boundaries and saying, we're not doing this, we're not doing that, we're not doing this, we're not doing that. And so for us, that was one of the things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, we just wanted to give y'all those couple bits and nuggets.
Yeah, healthy relationships, man. There's just four keys.
Yeah, manage your toxic thoughts about your partner. Do random acts of kindness. For your partner. Watch out. Go ahead.
Watch out for the problematic alcohol and drug use. And lead, what?
Go ahead.
Don't start me. Lead with empathy for calm, constructive conversations.
Yes, sir.
It matters what you download into your mind.
Yeah.
It matters what you let into your mind.
General period too.
Yeah. Yeah, the music, what you watch, all that stuff, it matters. It matters. The people in your life, if they're not adding, I ain't saying it's and this the thing. Some of the people that might not be adding in your life might be a sibling or might be a parent or whatever the case is. And we're not telling you to cut your mama, your daddy, or your sibling off. You just need to.
Well, if they keep the repeated behavior.
One of my One of my wife's favorite saying is, "You just need to put them where they go at." If they're not adding to your life, only people need to be in your circle. Inside the circle is the people who add to your life. If they're not adding to your life, they go on the outside circle. All right, Mo, we gave it a nice, short, and sweet.
We did. I was about to say something, but I'm with you, baby.
All right. You got anything else?
That just depends. I love you.
This has been Moments with the Mobleys. I am your man, huh?
I love you.
I love you too.
I love the fact that we've decided to live drama-free lives.
Me too.
We get more accomplished.
Absolutely. Be more productive.
Absolutely.
Healthier relationship.
Yes.
This is Moments with the Mobleys. I am your man, Johnnie Mobley Jr.
And I'm his drama-free wife, Deirdra.
And we something like an ordinary couple.
With extraordinary purpose.
Peace out, y'all.
Night, night.